Hello everybody, today I'm going to be opening up this can of Civil Defense Survival Crackers. But before that, to give a little bit of context about this case, it was canned, you can see right here, 11/62. It was canned by the Civil Defense Office. There we go, Office of Civil Defense. Couldn't remember it. And it was one of 3 parts of the expected fallout shelter rations that you would be expected to have in your fallout shelter during this time period. You get the crackers, which is this. You get some biscuits and wafers, and you'd get a carbohydrate supplement, which was just hard candy. The idea was for each person in your shelter, you'd have about 10,000 calories. That's enough to last each person about 2 weeks. And then, of course, you'd have water, and in a lot of cases, they would have benzodiazepines to help you sleep, because you're gonna have some anxiety if the world just ended, I'm sure. But yeah, the whole idea is this is one of 3 parts, and this is full of crackers, as you can tell. I'll be putting some links down below if you want to know more about the civil defense, the push for shelter food, these crackers specifically, or anything else kind of on that topic. I found 2 really good links that I got a lot of information from. So as you can see, Civil Defense All-Purpose Survival Cracker, 62 crackers per pound. Minimum number of crackers per can is 419. Ingredients: wheat flour, corn sugar, vegetable shortening, salt, leavening, with BHA, propyl gallate, and citric acid in propylene glycol added to preserve freshness. Net weight 6 3/4 pounds. National Biscuit Company, or Nabisco now. General Office, New York, New York. Made in the USA. So as you can see, it's super shiny, super reflective. You can see the camera reflecting. I couldn't really do much about that, but this one itself it's got some rust, it's got some wear and tear. You know, it's really cool to have a little piece of history. I have another one that was canned 2 months after this one, which is why I'm okay with cracking open this one. I'm still going to open it from the bottom, just to, use it for display. I don't want to destroy the history while, eating it. Alright, let me grab some tools here. Okay, so you can see a couple little dents. So the bottom is in much better condition color-wise. The whole thing would have been closer to this color. So I'm going to crack it open with a little can opener, just to get a hole in there. And then I'll probably just use some tin snips, because I suck at using these, so. Ooh, it hissed right when I opened it, so that's a good sign. Alright, now that that's done, you can see they've got these crackers in here. They're in wax paper cases. They look like graham cracker cases now. Taking a closer look, they've been in a can, so obviously there wouldn't be any bugs or anything. So let's get a couple of these out onto the table here. Alright, so I've got a couple of the cases, and there's so much more left over in this can. I took this one out because it looks like it's crumbled up a little bit. It's kind of crushed. Let's see. The paper's come undone and it's spilling out crackers everywhere. I'm gonna crunch this one up. Ooh, that's stale. It's hard and stale. Oops. Okay. So here we go. We got a whole bunch of crackers. So normally they're intact in the full bar. But, you know, obviously these have been moved around and shipped and sent through the mail and or who knows how old, so it makes sense that they'd fall out. So let's give it a sniff. Like, how do I'm not very good at describing food and stuff like that, but it smells like it's wheaty, and you can smell the shortening, and it smells stale, and the shortening does not smell good. It's almost like chemically, almost bleachy, but not quite. Like, it doesn't smell like food. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it doesn't smell like I'm supposed to eat this. So, of course, I'm gonna eat this, because this is, what, now, 60 years old? So don't eat stuff, don't eat old stuff. So, here we go. Alright, so initially, it tastes like a wheat cracker, a little salty, very wheaty, and then it becomes like this cool, bleachy, chlorine-y nastiness from the shortening, probably. Like, initially, not a bad cracker, probably something you find at the dollar store, but then, definitely, you know, went rancid a long time ago. Not that bad. Would I eat a whole stack of these? Absolutely not. I think I would probably have diarrhea, but a little bit of peanut butter on there, maybe with some soup, not too bad. Just this, more crackers, made of bulgur wheat, and then a little bit of candy. I think I couldn't last out those 2 weeks. I'm not as strong as they were. But now you know, they taste like crackers that went bad. They're not as stale as I thought they would be. They're really hard, but they crumble up much better than I thought they would. So yeah, I've still got the can. I'm gonna use that for display, and I've got a whole bunch of these crackers. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'll probably keep them in there for now. I'll go offer them out to my family. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you like this or if you have any other ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I think you're supposed to say that stuff. And I really appreciate you watching the video all the way through. My last 2 videos have been doing really, really well and gaining some steam. So I appreciate you guys being here and checking me out. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.